Sup, y'all? I am Hip Gregory. Let's talk about this thing with Kevin Hart. Did you hear that his show dates in Egypt have been canceled? Which this stems from earlier where he made some comments that he received a lot of flack and a lot of blowback over. What were these comments? He said that the original Egyptian people were black. And this is controversial. How you realize, you know that Egypt is in Africa, right? Man, I tell you, this culture war thing is for real. And I don't mean in the silly way that it's framed on Fox News. I mean, these people are trying to steal our culture. They have already stolen our culture. Matter of fact, you can't even say that it was yours first. So you trying to tell me that everybody in Africa is black, except in Egypt and in the Middle East? And this term Middle East, the mainstream media uses it so much that I'm willing to bet that there is people out there that don't even realize the Middle East is in Africa. The Middle East, the Middle East. The Middle East of what? So you trying to tell me everybody in Africa is black except where the pyramids are and where the oil is? That's convenient. You trying to tell me everybody in Africa is black except where the mathematics were created and where Jesus is from? You know, I've heard the argument people are trying to say that Jesus is neither black nor white. And when describing him, they describe him as the way those people look who are occupying that part of the world right now, as if they don't know and as if you don't know. The further back in history you go, the darker those people are. And I realize that, those people are people of color, but when you think about it, they're the one who get up in arms over original Egyptians being called black. So they let you know that they're not black. They don't consider themselves black. Black people getting persecuted for speaking the truth. This situation reminds me of Nick Cannon when he said that the black man cannot be anti-Semitic because the original Semite was black, and he was fired for Viacom for this. I mean, there's no lies detected for what? He lost all his jobs. He got a lot of jobs. He got a lot of kids. He got a lot of jobs. He had to apologize to get his job back. And some people might want me to say, well, what about Kanye? But you know, one, Nick Cannon said it first. Number two, Nick Cannon didn't put no extra sauce on it. He didn't say anything about going DEFCON on the Jews. He didn't compliment Hitler. He didn't praise the Nazis. So you could make the argument that what happened to Kanye was not only self-inflicted, but it was because a combination of things he said, not just one. And I didn't see anybody get Nick Cannon back. Nobody said, I stand with Nick. This Kevin Hart thing, crickets. I mean, I hear people say, man, our athletes, our celebrities, they never speak out. They never speak truth to power. But here's two examples of people doing so, and y'all leaving them high and dry. They probably felt so alone. I mean, I say we could do better, y'all. That be all. Peace.